It's very important if you are doing heavy bag work that you work on this stuff because it's realistic. In a real boxing fight, you always end up inside. Now, if you're just boxing for fitness as well, it's very important that you do this because it's realistic and it makes you look very legit. Also, tip number 4 is probably the hardest one of them all, but it's the most beneficial, so make sure you watch till tip number 4. My name's Tony Jeffries, Olympic bronze medalist boxer. Welcome to my YouTube channel. So when you are working inside, a couple of things before we do that. One is, how do you get inside? You might be long range here. What are you going to do? Are you just going to step here, then work? Or you can do something what's more realistic and punch your way in. So I'm on the bag here, I'm moving. Bah, bah, bah. I've punched my way to get inside. Now, as you've seen there, I threw a 1, 2, and then I stepped in. Another great combo to cut the distance down is a 1, 2, 1. So I'm here, bah, bah, bah. Now look where I am. I'm inside in that perfect position to throw them punches. Now once you are inside, let's plant your feet on the ground. We're not on our toes anymore like we might have been earlier on. Now we're inside, planting the feet, and then you can really whip them in. So tip number 1 is work on one punch at a time. When I was young, I used to practice round after round of just working on that one punch. There's actually a video on YouTube, check it out, of me working on the left hook of the body when I was 16 years old, blasting it away. And that's what I used to do, and that's how I mastered the left hook to the body, just practicing that round after round. So tip number 1 is just working on that one punch at a time. It might be the lead hook to the body. It might be the lead hook to the head. Might be the rear hook hand. Any punch you want, working on them short punches while you're inside. Tip number 2 is working on individual combinations. This is what you've got to do to be able to work on getting better at throwing combinations, to be able to land different punches. So I'm inside, I'm up close here. If I want to land that body shot, I'm going to throw some punches to the head, boom, then land the body shot. So as you've seen there, I threw a short 1, 2 hook here, then the body shot inside. I'm throwing that 1, 2 hook fast and light to get my opponent to raise his hands to blast that body shot in there. So working on individual combinations to practice them to get better. So again, I'm here. Over and over again. That's one combination you can work on. Another one could be working on 4 fast body shots, hook to the head. 4 fast body shots, get him to drop his hands, then whip that left hook to the head in. They look like this. Yeah, so practicing them individual combinations over and over again is a great way to get better at working inside. Tip number 3 is using your legs. Yes, using your legs. I've done a full video on using your legs when you're inside. And what I mean by that is rather than being here and pushing the bag off with your arms, because that leaves you open everywhere, is use your legs to push the bag off. So I've got my hands up high, little bend of the legs, and push. Your legs are the strongest muscles on your body. Use the energy in your legs to be inside, push the bag off, then throw the punches. I'm inside, use my legs, push off, bah, bah. Work on using your legs inside. It's only going to help improve your boxing game when you're working inside. And before I get into tip number 4, which is probably the most advanced one of them all and the most beneficial, I'm going to stop the video right there to tell you about something great that is for men. And this is a company that I'm working with called Manscaped. This is a male grooming company that does these amazing products, and what they're going to do for you is fantastic. I'm going to tell you in a second, but first I want to tell you about the products. They've got the shower gel, the body wash, which smells amazing, that I use all the time. They've got the ball deodorant. Yes, you heard it right, ball deodorant. They've got the ball toner. They've got the spray for the balls, and also they've got this, the Lawnmower 4.0, which is a shaver that you can use in the shower because it's waterproof. It's got a light on, so if you are shaving down there and getting everything looking nice and neat, which you should be, guys, trust us, you should be, this is perfect for that. And what these are going to do for you is give you 20% off their entire website plus free shipping as well. Go to manscaped.com/boxing and get 20% off their entire website. I guarantee you, you will thank me later. Now, get this for yourself or buy it for someone who you love for a gift. It might be your dad, your brother, your brother-in-law, your best mate. It could be your son if he's old enough. But just get this. I guarantee you, you'll love it. It comes in a great package when it's delivered. Manscaped.com/boxing. 20% off their entire website. And I guarantee you, you will thank me later because it is great. Okay, let's get back on with it. So tip number 4 is freestyling it. Doing it without thinking. So you've already worked on number 1, tip number 1, throwing the single punches. You've worked on Tip number 2, where you're throwing the head, going to the body, off, going to the body, going to the head. Tip number 3, using them legs, pushing off and throwing the punches. So once you put all them together, you can freestyle it and it'll look something like this. Click here and watch this video next where I give you 10 sneaky tricks and tips in boxing. Click here and check this video out. It's a great one.